Hello, and welcome to my water fasting vlog. So a water fast is exactly what it sounds like. It's where you don't eat or drink anything except water. Now, I will be making a slight exception for black coffee or teas that do not have any caffeine because scientists say that those drinks don't have any impact on your glucose levels. So as a disclaimer before we get into this, I'm absolutely not a doctor, of course. I'm not implying that 48-hour water fasts are great for everybody or that everybody should do them. You have to make the choice that's best for you and best for your body and best for your health. And as a very important disclaimer, I am not doing this 48-hour water fast with the sole intention of a get skinny quick scheme. And so if that's why you're watching this video, I would just caution you to not interpret it that way. And especially if you struggle with an eating disorder or if you have an unhealthy relationship with food, I'm not offended. Just click away, go watch something else. But this video is not for you. So why am I doing this water fast? And the answer is a lot of reasons. Water fasts have so many scientifically proven benefits. First of all, they're going to give your gut a chance to just flush everything out and start healing. It engages something called autophagy, and I'm not a scientist, so I may butcher this explanation, but it essentially allows your body to target and break down damaged cells, which is just so good for us for so many reasons. And if you're interested in learning more, just give that a quick Google. And for me specifically, I know it's time for me to do one of these water fasts because I have been eating out a lot lately. Me and my husband went on a work trip. Well, he went on the work trip, I went with him, but it resulted in us eating out for about a week in a row. And so my skin has been breaking out. I've been very bloated and I've been feeling tired and sluggish. So I just want to give my body a chance to totally flush out everything that I've taken in and start from a blank slate. Especially with the traveling, I was snacking a lot more than normal. So I would wake up and have my morning coffee and have a croissant as well. And then I would have snacks in between meals. But now that I'm back home, my body is still craving those snacks. And so I want to give my metabolism a chance to basically reset. In this video, I will be taking before and after photos or videos of what my body looks like. And I'm also going to be taking my weight. And so again, if you're watching this video and you have any difficulties with your relationship with food, please, it's time to go. But I am doing that so that we can track the progress and see what changes actually go on in just a 48-hour period. It's also good to note that most of the weight I'm going to lose is just water weight, and I will gain most of it back in the couple days following the fast. For the details, I do intermittent fast on a daily basis, so I will have my first meal around noon, and then I will have my second meal around dinner time, which is somewhere between 6:30 and 8. So last night I did have a very balanced dinner. I had rice, a meat, and some veggies. So this morning I'm going to have my regular morning latte, which is just a coffee with lots of frothed milk, and that will be the last thing that I consume for 48 hours. Happy Tuesday morning from a very snowy Park City, and welcome to day one of my 48-hour water fast. It's about 8:30 in the morning. I'm going to make my last latte for the next 2 days, and then I'm going to document everything. And as an FYI, when you are fasting, you are not always the most regular. So I do put a fiber supplement in my last latte just to help things along. All right, for some video documentation, here is my body at the beginning of the fast. This is my body totally at rest. I am not flexing anything. And I will take this exact same video at the end and do a side-by-side comparison. All right, just for scientific purposes, we are going to record my weight, and it looks like I'm 108 on the dot. So we're going to check back tomorrow morning. I'm starting to get hungry now. My belly did a little grumble, but I'm just keeping on with drinking lots of water, staying hydrated, and I did put a little electrolyte packet into my latest bottle of water. I'm currently sitting outside of a health food restaurant. My husband just ran in to grab a little snack for himself because, of course, I am not eating tonight, and I didn't want to tempt myself by going in or by cooking. So yeah, not doing too bad though. I'm actually not too hungry at all, just drinking lots of water. So far, so good. Happy Wednesday morning. It's about 8:45 a.m. and it is the end of day one of my water fast. So I had a black coffee this morning for breakfast, and then I've just been drinking lots of water. I did have another water bottle with an electrolyte package, and I have been taking like a little pinch of salt and just putting it in my glasses of water. And when you are not eating anything, salt water tastes really good. It's the strangest thing. As far as hunger goes, I've actually been doing really good. I feel amazing, but a little bit weak. It's been objectively the easiest fast I've ever done in terms of like the cravings aren't there. My stomach's not grumbling. I'm not in any pain or anything like that. Not that you should be in pain, but like my stomach isn't like mad at me. So I think it's a testament to how much junk was in my diet for the last few weeks, and it just feels really good to get it all out. Oh, and I did weigh myself this morning, and I weigh exactly 106 pounds. So I think most of what I've lost has just been the food that was in my belly getting fully digested and a lot of water weight, but I'm feeling really good this morning and ready to get into day 2 of this fast. Okay, it's 6:17. I'm having a delicious mint tea for dinner while I watch my husband eat. Okay, good morning. So it's day 2. I'm officially done my fast. And I know I didn't really check in yesterday because it ended up being a super busy day. Our cousin came over, we got a new couch delivered. And honestly, it was the best thing to happen because I was just so busy. I wasn't even thinking about being hungry or being weak, which I'm like out of breath even just talking now because that's how weak I am. But I feel good. I feel really good. I would definitely do one of these fasts again. And I actually want to incorporate them maybe twice a year just into my regular schedule to really clean out my body. All of my stomach bloating is 100% gone. I feel like my face even slimmed down slightly, which makes total sense because when you fast, your body really fights inflammation. There's just so many health benefits, guys. I mean, fasting can help you fight developing cancer. Isn't that crazy? Because you're destroying damaged cells. Absolutely wild stuff. There's just so many reasons to do it. And something I found interesting was that day 1 was pretty easy. And then I actually found day 2 to be a lot harder. Like yesterday, I was weak all day. I just wanted to curl up in a blanket. And that's basically what I did. I was just kind of a couch potato yesterday. I was definitely not working out, not moving much. But that is okay. I'm really proud of myself for doing a 48-hour pure good fast. It's definitely a battle of wills and just restraint and exercising control over your body. So I think it was really good from a mental perspective as well. Okay, but all of that being said, why don't we take a quick look at results and then I'm excited to eat my first snack. All right, it is the end of my 48-hour fast, so let's do a quick check-in on the results. And as an FYI, I did take my weight this morning and I weigh exactly 104 pounds and I started at exactly 108 pounds. So my body really likes these whole numbers. But regardless, this is what I look like now. Okay, so all of that being said, I am going to go have a little snack now and just really ease my metabolism and my stomach back into eating. So let's go do it. Okay, so my first snack, my first meal is just going to be some bone broth. I got this turmeric ginger bone broth. I really like this brand and it's just super full in nutrients and proteins and it's super easy on the stomach because if I were to eat too much right now, it would be coming out one end or the other and not very pleasantly, if you know what I mean. Guys, I cannot tell you how excited I am to drink this bone broth. It smells so damn good. You're really not supposed to eat anything too crazy when you're coming out of a fast. So part of me really just wants to eat a good steak with a bunch of butter and salt on it. But steak's actually kind of hard to digest because red meat has a lot of enzymes in it, I believe. Again, I'm not a scientist. Please take everything with a grain of salt. But chicken's actually easier for your stomach to digest. And when you're coming out of the fasting period, you just want to make sure you're giving your stomach time to adjust. You want to make sure you're eating very clean. So absolutely no sugar, nothing like soda or candy or chips. So I'm just going to be slowly reintroducing veggies and then meats, and we're going to take it from there. Okay, I'm hungry again. Once you start eating, you're really ravenous. So I'm just going to put some carrots, some garlic, and some black rice into some bone broth and just kind of make a little soup. All right, now that I'm officially back to eating, I think it's a great time to wrap up this vlog. It's been a really interesting 48 hours. I hope you enjoyed the video, or at least that you found it interesting. If you did, please consider liking it. Or if you'd like to see more of me, please consider subscribing. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you next time.